Just
Hey
stay
there,
with
and
me.
welcome back to more Diablo 3, and let's continue with the story. So we lost the most wholesome character right now. The Deckard Cain has died, actually, and now we have to go with all of the story, which is very sad up to that point, because Cain was such an iconic character, and seeing him die is just so sad.
You know what I miss about old Cain?
But we will
Mr.
have to
Deckard is
continue.
gone forever. Remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel, but he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
How did you learn to fight?
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
Tell me more about your order. Why did they make you forget your past?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
I have read of a number of ways to make someone lose their memory. How does your order do it?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day, I was mad from pain and hunger. That is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, and the sin, leaving me pure.
I'm sorry, but they treated you like an animal. Worse than an animal.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
That was a bit too much, huh? Anything, Hijik? No? Okay, let's talk to Leah then.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Cain's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
I don't know if he's an angel or a man, but the sword will restore his memory.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
She can set all the traps she wants. It won't save her from me.
This damned power I have. Uncle Deckard said it came from my mother. He tried to teach me how to control it using his Herodric training, but it never really helped. He never gave up on me, though. He was a great man.
And there's no
What in the
more...
burning hells is happening?
No more books. I don't remember if there's gonna be like an 8th book. I think there will be after a while. And the other books are gonna be in Act 2, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's go to Wortham. Or... yeah, let's talk to those two first and then Wortham.
Cain was a good man, who saw beyond what his eyes showed him. This world is made poorer by his loss.
I will make Magda pay for Cain's death.
I am not usually one for vengeance, but in this instance, I hope you make her suffer.
Nothing new? Okay. Continue.
It's a cruel world that will take Deckard Cain away from us. His was never an easy life, and he gave much for us all.
I will see to it that Magda and her coven pay for Cain's death.
We all pay. Just look at the face of Leah, the poor girl. What price could the coven pay that could be greater than that?
Sir, don't say it. You were right.
There's some things that are gonna change, I think. Yeah, we can transmogrify some items. Do I need to do that though? Oh, that looks pretty cool. Darkraft. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. This helmet looks pretty dope. I got this one. World of Warcraft. Dude, you can transmogrify other classes too? That's wild.
Poor Leah. She's done so much for us, and she's lost her entire family.
She's strong. She will move on, husband. Just like we had to.
Okay, let's go where we need to go. Dwarven. Damn, I wish I could get the teleport faster. Still 9 levels up to it. 9 more levels. The need. Get it.
Caves must be up here somewhere.
Yeah, the questline was pretty good. It got worse in the later acts, but I did enjoy the story.
Alone may seem unthreatening, but their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs, and the fully grown arachnids are extremely protective of their young. The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer. The ubiquitous spider is one of the oldest and most adaptable creatures in the world. It also seems to have acquired an unfortunate susceptibility to magic. When exposed, the arachnids will increase dramatically in size and even cast spells. Due to this hazard, I recommend staying out of dark places whenever possible.
My queen sings to me. Her music echoes from beyond.
Praise the hermit. Well,
Are we
well,
certain we want to go through these caves? Something is not right here.
Oh yeah, he's afraid of spiders, I think. Oh, the stuff is much better. More damage. Faster clearing time. Ice armor. Very nice.
I used to be one of them. Ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
Since we have the frozen armor, there's no need for the diamond skin, I think. I don't think I need 2 defensive spells. Not right now, at least. Not in this. Later on, it might get more challenging.
Someone help me!
Oh, you're too late. You've been dragged into the hole. There's nothing I can do about that, boy. Should use the second spell against the surrounding enemies. As far as I remember, it should be leading like in one particular direction. Yeah, get him with that. It's like a Nova, it works wonderful. Wonderfully. It just annihilates them little spiderlings. With one hit. All it takes is one hit with damn alloy. Damn skills and spills. And you get them good. Good. Yeah. The maps are probably the easiest to remember in Diablo 3, to be quite fair. The map layouts were not as
I
complex.
just stepped in something.
The most complex maps were probably in Diablo 2, to be quite fair. I thought there like probably were 5 or 4 varieties of maps.
My mistress
So once you
has
get
accepted
accustomed to
me.
them, that
Come
they get
close
easier.
And feel her loving embrace.
I don't think I want to meet your mistress.
To do it. Don't seem like that's gonna be fun, meeting your mistress.
Ah, it Appears we're not alone in here.
Sure.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
Oh, I forgot about this in general. Where are you going, Queen?
These ones. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
Rumor holds that Archbishop Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves near Leoric's Manor before he died. He labored for weeks over a group of unusually large spiders, and many of his servants quietly disappeared during this time. The largest creature led the others into the caves. None who have ventured there have returned.
Pools of venom.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Look at the bonkers, man. Holy moly. Damn bonkeritos.
It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the staff in my cart in the Highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Ain't that catcher, boys? What I liked about Diablo 3 was when the effects of killing the enemies. Did you see how the axe was just flipping in the air once we got him?
Wither moth is a curious phenomenon. It is tremendously large for an insect, and somehow its size allows it to expel a charging force when attacked. For this reason, few have survived to study it in great detail, including many notable academics. In fact, please do not inquire further upon this subject.
Is there any bug? Nope. Well, I bet we just go with the flow. To the Highlands. From the Highlands we go to the other area. Lights Shrine. Look at the staff spinning around.
Long ago, 5 clans of the Umbaru tribe left the Teganzi and ventured north. After their transformation into Khazra, only a few elders were still able to use magic, and they passed it down to their cleverest children. These are the Khazra Shaman, and they rank among the most dangerous of their race. Though New Tristram and the fields surrounding it have been resettled over the years, the Highlands remain empty save for the crumbling ruins of Leoric's old outposts. The king built more than one watchtower in his paranoia, but now they cannot even ward away goatmen and wild beasts. A tragedy, really.
I think this is like an addition. Oh no, there's no.
I don't have enough arc. I need to stop this.
Oh wait, there was actually.
They're all ghosts now.
Pretty weak. Weak foes never survive long. Lumberge. If I remember correctly, the staff should be over there. It's gonna be a caravan, and you can get it. I'll take the reflection pool though. Oh, an ambush!
If my old masters could see me now.
How convenient. Ranges axe that pierces increases damage to all your dense enemies. Scrounge shield multiple. You know what? Do the piercing shot.
Oh, I do that extremely well.
Good. Still the stuff is better. Oh yeah, we will run through this game a lot faster than Diablo
I need arcane
2 or 1. Especially if once I'll get to teleport, and I just can skip most of the enemies. We'll just do the quest. Well, too bad for you, fellas. Hello, hello. What's all this? Yeah, that spell is insane. It just whacks. I think later on you get an upgrade for this spell, and you can repel the projectiles or something like that. It is insane.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
Sadly, they didn't make that like a quest. It was
Devious
just
little
some
goblins
story.
have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
That was a nice feature they added in Reaper of Souls, though. There was a chance that the goblin will spawn a teleport, and that teleport will take you to the Greed's domain.
Mistress, it is my pleasure to report that I have broken the prisoners from Wortham. Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none the wiser.
To me, beast, let not touch me. Sadly, they didn't even get the chance to say that. Weak, pathetic fool.
I am stronger still.
Oh, level 16. Getting closer to that teleport now. Very good.
Need more arcane power.
Got him. Leoric's courtyard.
Your defenses are
Now this is more like it.
That was quick. Quick, what? Get them all. Slash them apart from all them fellas. Didn't drop anything. I don't remember. Was there a book somewhere or not? Maybe not. Yeah, the RX Manor did look pretty cool, and it still upholds to that. There's a lot of cool things going on here. Go inside. And the main stories are actually pretty much shorter.
I'm just warming up.
But it's probably because you can
The cultists were
rush through the
strange
zones a
ritual
lot
when I saw
easier
them today.
than in
One of
other
their
Diablo
number
games.
stood soundlessly, while others thrust long spikes deep into his spine. He did not perish. And I believe that he may...
There is a new piece to the game.
Hold on.
A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
The cultists were performing a strange ritual when I saw them today.
Yeah, let's listen
One
to
of
this.
their number stood soundlessly, while others thrust long spikes deep into his spine. He did not perish. And I believe that he may have even been darkly empowered from the implantation. though such terrible magic is foreign to me.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
The bestial.
She's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease!
Then die well. Lord Belial will reward your sacrifice.
She is here.
What's up, boys?
I believe it is time to kill more cultists.
Are you, boy? Let's go, sister.
Delay her while I prepare her demise in the depths below.
Your fools are dead already. Exceptional, he says. The Hellions.
The bestial Hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some spare time for their masters to craft their dark spell work and finish off the victim.
Slow time is not a bad one, though, as far as I remember. Increases all damage done by 15, but decreases armor resistance. I guess we can do that one. More damage.
Did horrible things to us.
They have paid for what they did to you. But there was another prisoner, a man in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I will kill Magda for what she's done.
Holy, let's go. Just before that, I don't remember, but I think there's like more.
In the Ishari Sanctum, certain books were considered forbidden. No one was permitted to lay eyes on them.
That is wise. Knowledge can indeed corrupt.
No, you're wrong. One of those books held the prophecy that brought me here. Your order binds you in rules and calls you a sinner. What if you were to recover your memories and find no sin in your past at all?
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. But if it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.
Everything. Well, I guess that is the case.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked and couldn't afford?
Basically.
Maybe you should be more reasonable in the future.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her.
This is not a time for mourning.
No wonder. New book, maybe? I don't remember if there's gonna be a new book. I think the eighth book. It depends on which Leah's journal was it. Yeah, it probably will be in the new act. Or the act before. I mean, before the act begins. So let's just go do this. Oaths of Agony.
I knew Leoric was mad. This is just disgusting.
To do. Zap. Zappity, 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 zap. Yeah, this was one of my favorite spells to use because it just works like chain lightning. It goes to another character or another enemy. It just bounces. That's why it's so good. As a simple spell, yeah, it was probably one of the best ones to use. Especially later on when you get unlock more runes for it. No, he's shooting. Yeah, but it seems like Diablo 3 was like the easier game. But because you can choose actually difficulties, but in general it was a little bit easier than the other game. The boss fights might have been a little bit more tough. Everything else was a lot easier. I guess we can increase the difficulty a little bit more. It's just too easy. Everything just dies in one shot.
Bring her to me that I may rend the flesh from her.
Still die in one shot, but should give more experience too. The map will reveal itself. Oh yeah, once you find these butcher cleavers, you know you're on the right path. Whoops! Got smacked a little bit. Where? Yeah, these are not the toughest, but if you let them charge an attack on you, they can one-shot you. If you don't move away quickly enough. Storm armor. I think storm armor was one of the better armors to use. If I'm not mistaken, it surrounds yourself with magical storm with electric. Yeah.
Not ready yet.
Zappity, 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 zap. Pop, pop, poppity, poppity, pop. We're gonna pop some balls of the enemies. It's like an additional attack which happens. It doesn't provide you with the any immunities or defenses, but additional damage is always nice. And that was just a one. Wow, look at that.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Oh, really? That's an improvement. Now the scoundrel will deal more damage. The map system was a little bit horrible. It was way better in Diablo 2. Just that unlocked them, opened the map and you could just run.
Your grave awaits.
And here you need to constantly like click it. Open it and closing. Because if you leave it, you just drag it and you can't move at the same time.
Help me! I'm trapped! In here! In the Iron Maiden!
In the Iron Maiden? What are you doing there? Aren't you supposed to be dead in an Iron Maiden?
Inside 1263 Yano Kyrgyzstani. The Japers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. Foolish lies. 17th day of Lunasad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunasad.
Well, let's save the poor man from this.
God bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden. All I could think of while I was trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
I become more powerful.
Wait, I got 2 levels, didn't I? Sure. Well, that's pretty good. I think I did get 2 levels. Firebolts. Cast bolts of fire that burn enemies. Reduces the cooldown. Yeah, Frost now is not like the most anticipated spell that I'm looking for here. Catch this, boys. Everything just dies along my path.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, they did not. It's just like throwing a fast ball at them. Oh, snap. Hello there.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
The imprisoned.
The gods have seen fit to release me from this torment.
Got him. Oh, this quest was a little bit tough because you had to like find all of them. And this area is pretty big. So without any fast movement, just have to go around for quite a while to find all the corpses.
At long last, freedom.
With the teleporter and all that, it would be a lot easier.
Where do these creatures even come from?
Get him. The horror. This quest was cool because once you get it, it gets a lot more fun. But at the same, it was very frustrating to look for every skeleton or corpse that you need to release.
Freedom. Act is so wrong. Freedom.
Freedom, so.
Not ready yet.
One more.
At long last, freedom.
One more skeleton. Or maybe they actually reduced
I need arcane power.
the area a little bit. Yeah, it seemed like it was bigger. It's not nowhere here. Not over here.
Your grave awaits.
Must be on this side then. Should have stayed in the cell, boy.
How does that feel?
Here he is.
Thank the gods.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains.
Take the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever. Not sure why it canceled the dialogue, but it did.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crimes.
Ah, boy. Not much of a warden, was he now? And we're going through these areas pretty quickly now. He's dealing a lot of damage too now. Catch those, boys.
My lord, the prisoner is ready, as you requested.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Lies. Until the very end.
God damn you, Lazarus.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool, Leoric, was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the Queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
Yeah, that's the whole plot. It deepens a little bit the lore of first Diablo, because in the first Diablo the lore was deep enough, surprisingly, but not as deep as they were explaining the surrounding events transpiring in Diablo 3 about Diablo 1. There's more explanation about why, the intentions of Lazarus, why Leoric came to this spot in general, and so on and so on. So that is definitely very, very well put on, and expands the lore a little bit better than what we had in Diablo 1.
I smell treasure.
Although Diablo 1 did also have a lot of interesting storytelling, but not as
A gift for me.
wide and big enough to explain everything that was transpiring there. And definitely not a lot of lore about the background. Why did they go there and so on. It was like, oh yeah, they came here because there were labyrinths. They went into the labyrinths, they died, and that's basically it. They didn't expand a bit more. And later on you find out that, oh yeah, there was Diablo there. His spirit was trapped, and Lazarus wanted to free it. There was no explanation why Lazarus wanted that in the first place.
Your grave awaits!
Got him. Oh, an amulet. I think the way to the butcher is gonna be on this side.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Oh yeah, that blast is being charged up.
Really want to go down there?
Why? Are you afraid?
No, I was just wondering what was taking you so long.
Oh yeah, if we go there, we have something special there. But before we do that, I want to see if there's any changes anywhere at least. I don't think so, but it's worth trying and checking. Yeah, I don't think there's any new dialogue. New dialogue is probably gonna appear afterwards. But let's just go inside. Chamber of Suffering.
Leah must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
The butcher.
Fresh meat.
Oh damn. Back in the day, this was one scary boss. He did a lot of scary attack moves. Still does, but not as many.
I need arcane power.
Damn.
That's over. I'm willing to split this half and half with you. I'll take half now, and then half when we get back to town.
The
Hold
truth
on.
about the butcher demon was more startling than I ever anticipated. Evidently, there are many of them within the burning hells, though they used to be solely under Diablo's command. The Butchers are stitched together from the parts of other demons to combine their strengths, then given life through wicked magic.
Nice, we got something better actually now. Legendary. Chance to chain lightning enemies when you hit them. Okay, that is a pretty good one.
What would you do if I stopped following you?
Enjoy some peace and quiet.
True. But peace and quiet without... what scoundrel? What was his name? I forgot the name now. What was your name? No. I forgot the name. Down, boys.
I am dying.
Take your sword, Angel.
My sword. I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael.
Nice, we got a level. Lock this too. When you cast signature spell, you gain 5 arcane power. Now we're gonna go use this one to get some new spell. Magic weapon. Imbue your weapon with magical energy, increasing your weapon's effectiveness. I think I was using this one pretty much a lot. You get more damage with it too. Prism. Creates an orb that orbits you, exploding when enemies get close. Yeah, that's not gonna... I'm not gonna use that, though. Maybe this one is actually better. Flame Ward, you take less damage from attacks every second you channel. Arcane Torment's damage turns into fire. Yeah, currently we'll keep it as it is. When you take fatal damage, the scoundrel conceals you from enemies and prevents your death.
That will do very well.
Yeah, I think that's one better.
You have restored my mind, friend. And now, I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
Belial? I look forward to killing a Lord of Hell. Should be an interesting battle.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready.
Go. New Tristram.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father?
I must admit, I'm curious.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out. Nasty laughter. A lot of it. Just before justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back and a 3rd whipping round his throat.
You've known such tragedy in your life, my friend.
You move on. What else is there?
But damn, that's a sad story. The Templar, do you need some... Oh, difficult
Do you ever
decision.
doubt your choices?
Often, but I make them anyway.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
You must be bold and move forward.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
I have, when I was a child. Perhaps you're right.
Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Yes, Cain deserves to be honored before we hunt down his killers.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Who are are Belial and Azmodan?
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his 1,000 schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Azmodan, reigns over the other half of Hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Perhaps when I kill Belial, Azmodan will show himself.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
Let's see if there's a new book. I'm obsessed with books. There's probably no book. Yeah, it's gonna be in the Act 8. I mean Act 2. No new dialogues here. The fine lady, have anything to say to us? Or perhaps covetous Shin? Covetous Shin? Do you have something for us? Oh, yes.
Where do we go next? To the Great Desert?
We go to Caldeum.
Caldeum? Yes, the great jewel of the East.
Caldeum is a city, not an actual jewel.
I knew that.
Okay. Covetous Shin was my favorite.
We have more new volunteers than we can deal with, and it's all thanks to
Merchant.
you. Be careful out there.
Or crafter.
A fond farewell to our saviors.
Goodbye. Good luck in Caldeum. Take care of our Leah.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
Oh, you don't have anything special enough for me to care about.
My friend, shall we depart to Caldeum?
Yes, please. I think there should be a cinematic. Yeah, after each act there's like a bigger cinematic, which was very cool about it too. They're like little ones leading up to a big one.
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne. Silence!
You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Thus, I fell, willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. Your work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle.
for you.
I've completely forgotten how cool this cinematic was. Holy damn, dude. Act 2.
Now that Tristram is safe, I travel to Chaldeum, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of Hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
As far as the act goes, I think I liked the second one the most. I liked the first one. Probably, I would say I liked the fifth one the most, then the first one, and then the second one. The third one was okay. The fourth one was also, well, it was cool, but it wasn't the best for me. Personally, my taste is like old castles and Gothic themes and so on, and the fifth act had all of that. And the first act was also pretty cool, because there are zombies and all of that. I always enjoyed those environments. And the desert are always one of my favorite too. The frozen areas were like my favorite back when I was younger, but the third act wasn't that impressive for some reason. I don't know why. Although it had a lot of things going on, but it wasn't the best. Okay, we're gonna continue next time, and we're gonna continue with a harder difficulty. We're gonna change it probably something up to even higher standards. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, leaving a comment, ringing that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you around in the next one. Have a nice day or evening, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.